Bonjour, je m'appelle Sunny Young. I actually went to elementary school and I learned French in grade 4 and I took it all the way up into grade 11. So it's important to understand the history of Canada, the colonization of the Indigenous people by the French and then the colonization by the English. We know that investments have to be made. Discover Asian Court welcomes new immigrants from China, India, Pakistan, the Philippines, and all throughout the Middle East. Language matters, communicating, even with young people. They can't totally articulate themselves, but they have ideas, and I think it's important that they pursue this. I myself, as a child, went to Chinese school on the Saturdays at a local church, and it was important. I got to learn about people like Dr. Sun Yat-sen, the founder of modern-day China, and I think people would know all about Mahatma Gandhi, who got India out of British rule. And we know that the Philippines was under Spanish and then American colonialization and then recently under oligarchy. So my solution is to have funding for these programs. It's going to be important to free up space, encourage people that are already educated to let people know of options of what to learn, what to do, how to conjugate verbs, which is what I did in French. I'd read stories about mysteries that were interesting because it's important to communicate in a story form. In terms of commerce, we know that English is the business language in Canada. That's why my card's predominantly in English. It's very simplified. I didn't pander to 7 different languages or whatever, because if you're going to really be informed, then you should really understand what you're going to be voting for, because this is an important issue as we move forward. We know that the economy is in free fall, it's sort of going sideways, but in China, they're making investments in education and healthcare and infrastructure. They're going to grow by like 8 or 9%, so maybe people might consider learning Mandarin because there's 1.35 billion people in China and it's a huge market. Contrast that with Greece. It's heading into its 5th year of recession because of certain structural policies and application of resources. So I will be a fiscal conservative in this matter, but I'm also socially liberal. So I thank you for considering how we approach the funding and the space issue with the heritage language classes. Thank you.